Of course, I'm the only person who can make it rain in the middle of the drought, so let me see. Turn the camera around. Can't see anything because the sunglasses are polarized. Alright. Not really very much to update here. Like usual, there's nothing going on. Trying to get this thing turned around, it's not working. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Alright. Phillipsburg Mall, not much is going on, but I have an interesting observation here. Check these things out. They've removed all the lights, at least from this section. It's overgrown as always. There's absolutely nothing going on up here. If anyone wants to visit this place, I have advice. Don't. Please don't. I tell you this for several reasons. One is that there's a sinkhole behind the building in the perimeter area that you drive through. And there's a very poor barricade set up. It's just consisting of one strip of caution tape. Anyone going too fast and not paying attention would very clearly end up where they don't want to be. So of course, how lovely that is. The other reason I say don't visit this property is that, from one, you can't get in. Two, they are a little more strict right now about anybody even uploading videos around here. That's why I'm staying outside. You know, technically, you're not supposed to park here. Trucks are doing it anyway. I parked over on the Cole side. And the other big reason not to visit this property is because a year ago, Sal and I were invited in here and escorted, given a nice grand tour, and boy, was it full of mold. I mean, I can't even explain how horrid it was. Even with a respirator, it was terrible. The mold in this place is quite possibly sickening levels. I guess potentially deadly with the right person. And you do not want to go in there. It's dangerous. It's against the law. And you can get really, really sick. That's kind of why I'm bringing these updates. But, you know, sadly there's not very much to update. The out parcels, there's a Panera, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, Taco Bell, and the Old Friendly's is still vacant. I just figured I'd show you that nothing's going on. The rain's temporarily ceased. I still managed to get wet earlier going to other places. Luckily there's a drought, so the grass isn't really growing, but does it really matter? This place is still overgrown. You know something? I know this is a terrible live stream. I'm not even holding the camera right because I'm trying to like also hold an umbrella. Sorry about that, folks. You can barely see my screen. This stuff's as tall as me. I'm like over 5 feet tall, and this grass is as tall as me. That's ridiculous. Alright. Gonna have a little fun today. Apparently somebody's having too much fun. I go up here. Look how lovely these are. Evidence of trucks hitting them over the years. Gotta love it. Alright. Parking and walking was kind of a little more about this. Anyway. I know it's shaky camera. I'm sorry. Alright. Last I heard, there is supposedly a definite on the warehouse that's going to go in this place, which really begs the question, what's going to happen to Kohl's? Kohl's has not said anything about moving. They haven't been saying anything about moving. They don't show any signs of moving. Sadly, they are using the section just outside their store inside the mall as storage, which I don't advise. And the reason I don't advise that is if you've smelled this mall inside, I wouldn't want any clothing merchandise to smell like this place. And this is supposed to be the driveway through here. This is how people get to Starbucks and Chick-fil-A and stuff. It's atrocious. It's like the new owners care even less about maintaining this property than Namdar did. Or correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if Namdar still has any stake in this property, but they sure did a good job destroying it. Let's go over here. It's a little fun over here. We're kind of looking at the area where the Bonton used to be. You see that white kind of looks like a garage door. It's just vinyl siding over plywood. That's where the Bonton was. And again, sorry about the shaky camera. This is live. It's not meant to be, you know, a masterpiece or anything. I'm probably going to switch this video to unlisted shortly after it's out. I advise anybody who cares about this mall or wants to know what's going on or anything to see Sal's Expedition Log 107. It is the definitive documentary on this mall. Here's Bonton, sort of. I was there with him when he filmed it. His video is a trillion times better than mine. Eventually I'm going to release my video, but it'll have to be done kind of under sorry for the shaky camera, which is what I'm going through right now. In all technicality, except for the mall building itself, there are no trespassing signs up here. And the parking lot area, hey, you know, Kohl's could have a gigantic sale, you know. The parking lot area is sort of accessible to the public. It's not blocked off. It does have signs for a police order for no parking. However, like I keep saying, you know, it's not blocked off. And hey, you know, if Kohl's got really busy on Black Friday or something, they needed these spaces, technically they're accessible. Just going to come a little closer to the mall. Ugh. Sorry, I'm trying to juggle stuff here. Good old lovely mess that people have made. Pretty much broken all the windows. Freaking idiots. Overgrown. Everything's overgrown. Weeds are going to be taller than the mall soon. Anyway, this was just a quick stopover. Unfortunately, the rain is making it, so I can't really do too much. I'm going to have blueprints of this mall made available publicly. I'm going to show the changes that were made over the years for different areas, the food court, H&M, and kind of like just continuing the mini documentary series in pieces that combine old footage with new footage, old photos, new photos. That's what I've been kind of planning. Unfortunately, I don't have much time to work on stuff because I've got family issues I'm dealing with. But once I sell my parents' house, in theory, I'll have a lot more free time. A lot more free time. One last look over here. This is approaching the Coles. Boy, it's still raining. And one of the many slightly unmolested areas. And I brought Rufus with me today, so go retreat back to Rufus. Alright, I'm going to call an end to it here. Stay tuned for more pieces of the Phillipsburg Mall series, where I'll, like I said, outline changes, blueprints, old photos, new photos. And please do not visit this property. I was last inside this place a year ago with the mall manager by invitation. We were allowed inside, but it was horrible back then. It's got to be way worse now. So please do not visit this property. All right. Your pal Vivian signing off.